Hey folks, what is going on? Justin Masson here with Nintendo Dad's Thomas Was Alone. It's a demo. It's out on the Nintendo Switch eShop. Let's jump into it, will we? I have never ever played this game. It's obviously been talked about a lot. It's got a lot of awards. It came back, I think, in like 2012, but it's coming to the Nintendo Switch eShop now, which kind of, as everything does now, kind of the Nintendo Switch eShop. And it kind of caught my attention. So we're gonna jump into it. This is, of course, the demo. Thomas was alone. No spoilers for a game that's 9 years old.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have. Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
I like the voiceover work already.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump. It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Okay, this is definitely a Justin game. I'm loving the VO, the kind of self-awareness.
Real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Wow. That's cool.
This all seemed a little dangerous.
Wait a second.
The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas...
Gamification.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
If you cannot tell by the look on my face, this is so cool. And just stop for a second. I am 3 minutes into this. I've never played this game before, and there is an artistic, emotional commentary to it that I am really digging right now. I think the audio design, the sound design is just impeccable. And the voiceover is great, and there's a story, there's an element to it, there's an awareness to it that is so cool. Like just the artistry. And again, we're only 3 minutes in. It could all go off the deep end here in a second, but this is cool.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important. It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No, too obvious. Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided. The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
I think there's an interesting commentary there, I think, as we kind of think about how we all exist right now in kind of this loneliness and this emptiness of isolation, right? And this, I don't know, maybe I'm off, or okay, maybe I'm just digging way too much into it right now, but interesting. You know, when games can make you feel a way, can make you feel something, can connect to something, that's, I don't know. And I know it's...
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Where's the exit? I feel like I'm just repeating this method. There it is. Is that the demo ending?
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Oh no. He doesn't jump as high. Uh-oh.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not actually. Not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but, you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
That's great. Oh. Got pushed back there. Awesome.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him? Great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Nice, very cool. I like that. That's awesome.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
I mean, just the narration, the commentary is just stellar. Oh. Okay. And Thomas will have longer jumps. So Thomas is there. There we go.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Is there curious where is there a switch over here I have to hit? Oh, I was thinking the thing was gonna go. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Nice job, Chris. Or Curtis. Yeah. Good hustle, pal. Good hustle. Oh, what is this?
John knew. He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
Ugh. Oh. Okay, there we go, got it. Got it, there we go, okay.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where did they come from, anyway?
Awesome. Just awesome.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome.
It smelled.
Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done. John decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies. You could tell from the sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
Oh, stay there, John. Oh, stay there. There we go. I like the indicator down at the bottom to let you know which character you're on. I should be able to get that thing, shouldn't I? There we go, yep, double act, there we go. Thought I would. Let me see, get that over here a bit. Oh, sugar, I need him to go back there. Thomas to go back there. Because I'm going to need to have... Nope, I know what's supposed to happen. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end it there. That is Thomas Was Alone, and that is absolutely awesome. That brings me so much joy and smile, and the story is so interesting, and I mean, it's so simple, right? It's literally blocks. That's it. It's literally blocks that are moving in a black space, but the sympathy, the empathy, the feelings that you have for these blocks, the characters that are building on them, the relationship component, that's absolutely brilliant. Just, you know, I said before, like the argument of is video game art, and you know, I think when something makes you feel a certain way, that's typically art, right? And I think Thomas Was Alone is something that even only in my little over 15 minutes playing it, there's something that I feel about it, and there's a journey that's going on here. There's a relationship. There's so cool. It's so cool. It's coming out in, I think, in like 2 weeks. The demo's available on the eShop. I would definitely say check it out if you've never played it. I saw it originally. I was like, oh, weird blocks. What is this supposed to be about? But that is such a cool game. That is going to be an absolute pickup for me. I'm in like Flynn right now. So I'm actually probably going to stop playing it right now so that I don't ruin any more of it for myself. Folks, thanks for tuning in. This has been Nintendo Dads. Hey, if you're new here, seriously, hit the subscribe button. We put out videos like every single day for video games, for games that are on the Nintendo Switch, for accessories, for unboxing, for news, Nintendo news, reviews, all that stuff. And if you want, like, click the bell as well, because when we send out new videos, you get a notification to go watch them. So I would recommend doing that. That would be my recommendation to you. That's my helpful tip on this Thursday. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Guys, thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.